Hey, you're listening to Marketing Out Loud, a daily podcast where I share advice, stories, and insights to help you build a thriving consulting or professional services practice. To subscribe to the show, head over to marketingoutloud.fm. I was on a call with some clients yesterday, and one of them said something that made me laugh out loud, literally. We were talking about her offers, and she's packaging up a new offer and the pricing around that offer. And I asked her, what are you going to charge for this? And she goes, well, look, I don't even get out of bed for less than $50,000 anymore. And I laughed because this is somebody who, before we started working together was charging, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. All of her offers were less than $10,000. And now it's been like a month, maybe like 2 months, like 6 to 8 weeks. And she's gone from, I charge $5,000 for my consulting and my training packages, to I don't even get out of bed for less than $50,000 anymore. I mean, how's that for a transformation? And this is the same person, by the way, who is currently negotiating a $300,000 deal. A deal that will alone help her hit her 2019 revenue goals. And there's more where that came from. And I just wanted to share with you that shift in perspective, because it's a major shift that really drives everything else. Because when she was looking for $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 deals, well, she was going after $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 clients. She's going after the kind of people who are only willing to pay that much money for her help. And so she needed a lot of clients to hit her revenue goal of, $250,000, $300,000 a year. And she would spend a lot of time talking to clients who are not that serious about getting results, or not that serious about solving their problem, because they're only willing to spend, $5,000 to $10,000. And that may sound like a lot of money to you, but bear in mind, she's targeting larger companies for whom this is not a lot of money. Even $50,000 is not a lot of money. So by charging a lower price, she's automatically attracting people who are not that serious, who don't take the problem that they're facing all that seriously, or don't have the burning pain, or don't experience that pain, or don't realize that they have that pain yet. So they're only willing to spend a little bit of money. And so she needs a lot of clients who are not that serious, and therefore the sales cycles are longer, they're more painful, they do a lot of hemming and hawing, a lot of kicking the can forward because they're not that serious. And it's this vicious cycle, and it never ends until you decide, and until she decided, to level up her offering and to draw a line in the sand and say, look, I'm not going to work with clients who are on the fence. I'm not going to work with clients who don't have a burning problem. I'm not going to work with clients who don't see the value in this exercise. And for her, that line is $50,000. And she won't say this, obviously, but the message is, look, if you're not willing to spend $50,000 to solve this problem, we're not a good fit. Go and find somebody else. Go and find somebody cheaper to come in so you can check off a box. But if you want to check off a box, if that's why you're doing this, I'm not your girl. I'm not the right consultant for this. But if you're serious and you're committed about solving the problem that you're facing, then let's have that conversation, but it's going to be expensive. It's going to be at least $50,000, and her packages go up from there. So now what's happening is she's having very fewer sales conversations. She's not even getting into conversations with most people because they're not willing to pay that kind of fee. But the companies she is having conversations with, well, those deals are $50,000 plus. In some cases up to $300,000. So a handful of those conversations and a couple of those deals, and there's your year. And once she does a couple of those deals and she delivers and she executes and she has the case studies for those, well, she's not a very long shot from $1 million a year. 2 or 3 deals at $200,000 to $300,000, or 3 or 4 of those rather, you had $1 million. Not terribly complicated to sign 4 clients. As long as you can find the clients who have the motivation, who are committed to solving the problem, and want to work with somebody who is the best. And she is the best. So the simple shift here that she has made, simple in theory, but very, very powerful and impactful, is level up your standards. So maybe right now, maybe these numbers are a little bit far off for you. That's okay. Maybe right now you're thinking $1,000, $2,000. Well, what if you only work with clients who are willing to pay 10? Or what if you only work with clients who are willing to pay 20? What does that look like now? How many clients do you need? And then, who are the clients who are willing to pay that amount of money? What do they look like? What's their profile? What are their challenges? What are their needs? If you focus in on them, you'll save yourself a ton of time, a ton of aggravation by talking to bottom feeders who are not serious, who don't really want help that bad, who are not looking for the best. And you can spend your time talking to clients who are really serious, really motivated, and are looking for the best consultant to solve their problem. And one of the proofs that you're the best is your price. Remember, price is a story. So if you're going to charge, a low price, the subtle message you're conveying to clients is this person's not the best. They're not the best option. But when your price is at the top of the market, when you come in as the most expensive option, the message is they're the best. And then you've got to deliver the goods. And that's another conversation altogether. But it starts with pricing, and it starts with leveling up your standards in terms of how much you charge and who you help. Hey, thanks for listening. Do me a favor, if you like what you hear, go on iTunes and leave us a rating and a review because it helps more people discover the show. Thanks so much.